Everyday Triers, welcome back to the camper remodel, reno, upgrade, update extravaganza. So, we got the kitchen sink, right? Kitchen faucet. We got us, what is that? Bathroom, outside the bathroom faucet. We got not one, but two baby gates. And now, we're over here, we're working on the sink, right? Because I don't know. You guys tell me that have campers, like the putty, the plumber's putty around this is all sticky. We like set something in there and it get all gummy and freaking squirrely. So I ended up pulling this side. I got this side off and I was like, you know what? I should probably maybe do a video of this. If anything, it'll just be content on the page. So, what do we got here? You got your big ring. You got your small ring. You got the taco drink. You got the spider drink. No, I don't even know what the words. That's a Chumbawamba callback. Where did it go? Here it is. So the big ring goes on the big part. The small ring goes on the small part. This here sits down in there like yay, right? Pull those off, and man, I'm telling you what. You really get to see how... Man, I don't even know if the video will do it justice. When I was pushing and pulling on this drain to get this insert out, man, it was flexing like crazy. But we got it out. I kind of cleaned up it-ish. I don't know how good I'm going to really try and get it. If anything, I really wanted it off of the face, right? Like, off of the chrome. Like, that's... I wanted to clean that up. And then I'm going to try and clean this up here around this edge. I got a little bit of plumber's putty that I can put on there. Then I'm going to try and put everything back together and send it and see what happens. But, man, I'm telling you, when we would go and do dishes or just have something in there, like you'd have a cup and then it'd touch the edge of this stuff and be all sticky. I tried getting after it one time with my fingernail, and, man, that didn't go over too well because, like, I don't know, it started getting under my fingernail and just, like, pushing the nail away. It sucked. But, at any rate, hey, have you guys ever ran into that? Did your guys' sink do this? When I put the new plumber putty on there, is it going to do it as well? What do I got to lose? What am I going to do wrong? Let me know. Okay, so check this out, guys. We got our surfaces, like mostly clean. And all I did was kind of take a paper towel, run around there and kind of grab my finger and run around there a little bit. And yeah, looks like we got both of our surfaces clean. We got these guys here as cleaned off as we can get them. There's just, that's not the putty stuff. That's just like water stains or something. Cleaned up the back sides. I would say pretty decent. And then we got that one over there. Fun fact for y'all out there doing this sort of jazz here. Apparently you got the red ones. That's for, let's say on there, no. It will say on the back. Do not use on plastic. And I read that and was like, oh shoot. So apparently there's the silicone kind, which I think is typically in this blue jug. Now that's not Oatly, but this one here does say porous materials like stone, plastic, etc., etc. So, if your sink is plastic, make sure to use the appropriate sealant. I don't know that is still why those were the way that they were. Maybe it is. Because I'm thinking once I get that kind of set in there, you know, that shouldn't be that much of a deal. We shouldn't have that much oozing out. The other thing that I kind of read was that the oil, the red one, the oil-based one on plastic will stain it. So, I don't know. Here goes nothing. Also, fun fact, fun tip for you guys. When that stuff gets all on your hands and it's all on your fingers, I can't say what to do if it gets on your clothes, but I read something that said to put like olive oil or like some sort of petroleum oil. No, not petroleum. An oil. Like put oil on your hands. So I had some coconut oil, and sure enough, I got a dollop of that and just worked it on my fingers, and it like dissolved all the putty and like broke it down. Freaking mint. So I think olive oil will work. I know coconut oil will work. There are some other different recommendations, but if you get the crap on your hands, jump for some oil. Cheers. All right, here's what I got. Here's what we're working with. Said about a 1/2 inch, man. I thought that was a little excessive, so I went a little bit small. So we're gonna set them dudes down in there. And go down here. Now you're doing this, you should have a gasket in there for on this small one. And then there should be 2 gaskets. Oops, sorry. There should be 2 gaskets. So when you're down here doing this one, there should be a gasket for this, for the smaller one. And then you should have 2 gaskets, a rubber and like a paper gasket for the bigger one. 1 and 2. And then 1 there. So we're going to try and cinch it all up, push it all down, get it all out, and see what happens. All right, y'all, here's where we ended up. Oops. So this little gap here, I guess that's what's making me concerned. Now I can understand why it was all goopy, because nobody wanted to spend the 15 minutes to clean all the goopy up. But where are my plumbers out there that want to troll me in this of like, how do I fix that? Like, I definitely don't probably just fill it with silicone. Can't have the putty stuff just like chilling over there. What do you do? Or do you just let water live there and just eat it? But anyways, yeah, I took this shim here, my little impromptu putty cleaner outer tool, and I just worked it around there and got it all out and would wipe it away with a rag. But I would say from what we started with, definitely better, definitely improved, and man, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the reseal drain kitchen plumber putty fiasco. But at any rate, like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Is your sink messed up? Do you have a plastic sink? Do you have a metal sink? Should we upgrade from the plastic sink and put in a metal basin? Should we do something different? Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're working on. What are your projects out there? What do we got going, guys? What are we trying to achieve? What are we trying to accomplish? What are we going after? Anyways, cheers. Until next time. Peace.